dog in my town. Get up or stay down. Trouble soon come around. This is the playground. Grinding for them pounds. Hope it don't come crumbling down. I've been on the front line, trying to get it in. Came from a place most never win. This is real life, ain't no editing. What I've been through is unsettling. I'm with a few guys that are on anything. Come to your block, take everything. This is England, the kingdom, the world is ours. Doggy, dog in my town. Get up or stay down. Trouble soon come around. This is the playground. Grinding for them pounds. Hope it don't come crumbling down. Already told them that the world is ours. Looking 30 now. Motive isn't earning pounds. Man are gonna turn it down. Got the game cornered off. These man are just learning how. Boy, you talk a lot. On the real, who's talking now? New day and I'm calling shots. Doubt them I ain't calling back. Mind up in a torture rack. Holding all my trauma back. Music is the remedy. Ain't nothing you're telling me. Doggy, dog in my town. You ain't up in my pedigree. Nah. Doggy, dog in my town. Get up or stay down. Trouble soon come around. This is the playground. Grinding for them pounds. Hope it don't come crumbling down. Welcome to the manor. English swagger, Vincy bandana. Where man are from, no glitz and glamour. It's a daytime TV ting. Too many homes are under that hammer. This cold will make your bone shatter. Nobody asking me what's the matter. Smile, you're on camera. Like a Chris, need a lighter for my. Used to ride home on a BMX like mumsy, kids a quid. With the English, with the Brits. On a Tuesday we get. You didn't grow up how I grew up, so don't tell man how to live. Do not say a word to me if you don't understand. We can rise in unity without the upper hand. The sun will pour, the rain will shine. This is England, the kingdom, the world is ours. Doggy, dog in my town. Get up or stay down. Trouble soon come around. This is the playground. Grinding for them pounds. Hope it don't come crumbling down. Life moves up and down. You gotta figure it out. Got no time for these fake guys. I don't move with no clouds. Grinding for them pounds. Hope it don't come crumbling down.
Meu amor me deixou. Meu amor me deixou. Chorando deixou. Sou por causa da tragarina. Meu amor me deixou. Sou por causa da tragarina. Meu amor me deixou. Todas as miúdas do Paraná até já namoram com meu namorado. Ele é todo meu, vou fazer sucesso. Eu não quero mais tanto sofrimento. Sou a dama da zona rabuda que manda no requebrar. A criela que voia te ama, te beija, faz viajar. Sou eu, sou eu, sou eu. Sou eu, sou eu, a puta que manda não me quebrar. A crioula que fui a tia, mas te beija pra viajar. Sou eu, sou eu, sou eu. Sou eu, sou eu, sou eu. Meu amor me deixou. Meu amor me deixou. Chorando deixou. Sou por causa da tragarina. Meu amor me deixou. Sou por causa da tragarina. Meu amor me deixou. Sou a. Sou a. Sou a. Sou a. Sou a. Sou a. Chiquito, me trocaste pela lembinha, aquela bem fininha. Tá me doer. Sou eu, sou eu, sou eu. Sou eu, sou eu, sou eu. Meu amor me deixou. Meu amor me deixou. Chorando deixou. Sou por causa da tragarina. Meu amor me deixou. Sou por causa da tragarina. Meu amor me deixou. Ai, amendo que sole. 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 You were a child, crawling on your knees toward it, making mama so proud. But your voice is too loud. We like to watch you laughing. You pick the insects off plants. No time to think of consequences. Control yourself. Take only what you need from it.
The focus is on Robert Lewandowski. In fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
This is the lineup for the home team. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Manuel Akanji plays alongside Nathan Ake in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Well, here's how Leicester City will line up.
Well, they're starting in a very solid 4-5-1. but they transition really quickly, and key to that are the wide players. They'll support the centre forward as soon as they win the ball back, and they usually do it with a lot of quality.
And so the match is underway. Akanji. Diarra. Pedri. Guiri in possession. Really getting stuck in. Right, something has changed at St James's Park, but let's get details by joining Alex.
It's a goal for Manchester City. It's now 1-0 with 3 minutes played. The game has been fascinating so far, Derek.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Ball's gone. As an opposing defender, you dare not take your eyes off Robert Lewandowski, even for a fleeting moment, Stuart.
Well, he's their top marksman, but he's also a great all-round player. He just has that ability to go past defenders with such ease. Hopefully we see that again today.
Ake. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Now can they make something happen? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Moreno. Could cross it in here. Could be. And still danger here. In it goes! At the second time of asking. Hung out to dry.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? A really intense pressure applied. Tremendous block. Rodriguez. And now Zielinski. Leicester now in a potentially dangerous position. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Rafinha. Good tackle taken away. Moreno. Not problematic for the keeper. So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Stuart, your thoughts up to this point?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, a performance of authority in the first half from James Maddison. What did you make of his contribution? So back in business, Leicester with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Pedri. Guiri in possession. And a shooting chance for Lewandowski. And the keeper had the measure on it.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Real chance. Oh, the overhead kick. Pure athleticism. Wonderful goal.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? The athleticism, the connection, the accuracy, that's a great goal.
So, a level contest. 1-1. Diarra. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Running with the ball confidently. Can they nudge in front? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And Leicester get the ball rolling once more. We're about to find out how they're going to react to the setback. The fans really want him to shoot. Real chance. And another one. Two quick goals. Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
Well, the action continues. And no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Rodriguez. Now with Portu. Moving the ball forward with purpose. A fine reading of the situation. Rafinha. It is a decent looking attack here. Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out. Absolutely sensational. Unstoppable.
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't hit that any better.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Well, I understand the situation has changed in the Newcastle game. Alex Scott, who has scored?
Yeah, another goal for Newcastle United. It was a nice 1-2, and then he coolly slotted it around the goalkeeper. The game's all level again at 2-2 with 72 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Superb block. Camavinga. Plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Can they keep it out? And second time around,
It'll be a fucking goal, the man I get, you know. The man I can get some fucking goal. The man was scoring no good goal now, you know. This man, bomba class. You fucking goal and I get.
Amin Guiri. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Will it be? There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Moreno. Zielinski. Opportunity, Moreno. Well, flinging himself up the ball. Corner kick played in. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, an honest assessment, Stuart, would be that he hasn't really been on top of his game in attack.
Well, he didn't have his best game, but he still played a part in the team's victory. He certainly made a contribution.
Could cross it in here. Could be. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Real chance. Oh, the overhead kick! Pure athleticism! Wonderful goal! Running with the ball confidently. And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Real chance. And another one! 2 quick goals. Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout? Rafinha. Oh my goodness, what a strike from so far.
I see the walls, then see them fall. We break through them all. I see you crawl, now you stand tall. Grow and grow till tall. And stormy scream against the stream, our eyes watering. Jump into lakes, the surface breaks. We swim underwater, and on up into you. I see forests, the treasure chest full of labyrinths. I see a door, holes in the floor, build bridges we cross. Since you bring to us, you pin both the wings on us. I hear, see you sing for us. You go, play a swing around us. Since you bring to us, you pin both the wings on us. I hear, see you sing for us. You go, play a swing around us. We all want to run with the seas we inside. We all want to know with the breeze we ride. We all want to know how the old man to a place you know. We all want to roll with the seas we inside. We all want to roll with the breeze we
Well, I must say, it's always a pleasure to be at this fantastic venue, the Metropolitano, in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Spain versus Hungary.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly. pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Here's the lineup for Spain. David De Gea between the posts. Marco Asensio plays with Ferran Torres out wide. And up front, Morata starts with Gerard Moreno. And here's the 11 for Hungary.
Well, I'm intrigued to see how their two midfield players cope in there today, because they look very isolated. Yes, they're good athletes and skillful players, but it's asking an awful lot of them.
And the match begins. to do it inside your own penalty area.
How would that batty boy I do, man? Pass the ball along the tunnel. Sure, I'm a fool of fuck, dog.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Marco Asensio. And here's Gerard Moreno. A textbook interception. Moving it forward.
What do man stop run for?
Well, didn't go to plan in the
What man
end.
stop run for? Okay.
Marco Asensio. And Spain struggling to keep the ball. Pedri. And it wasn't a great
Combo
pass, was
cloud,
it?
no sir. Think you pass the ball now, Pedro. What cloud, my youth?
Now options are plenty. Can he put them in front? Couldn't grab hold of it. Danger averted for now. And a very good challenge. Pedri.
Run the batty boy, turn up looking at my
Now
fucking
with
face.
Morata.
So good.
Still passing it around
Sure.
with authority. Moreno. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
I'm going to do it, just go back and this one. I can't bother. My landlord knows that I'm going to pay for that something, for that bill, the bill month, and just go. I'm just go with digital.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials.
What the bumbo class to the man that's so dog. See number 25 get the fucking ball. So I ball way over there, brother. And I me get the ball. Man for you, my that game don't see no dog. Why the fuck you gonna try to pass the ball way over there, man right beside you there, so? Yo, can't understand that game, dog. Give me the stone to fuck.
Kind of second half we have in store for us.
Every one of them are give me the stones. Are the same fucking way every one I FIFA them play. Same fucking way. Duns. Man, they right beside my man pass ball way over the so.
And it's a quality pass.
Shut bumbo clip, brother.
Able to close down the shot.
Give me this fucking
They will now
disgusting.
make use of their substitutes bench. Trying to deliver it accurately.
What the man just back from the... The man I go to the ball and just back from the ball. Why the fuck would you do that?
On the counter-attack.
Yo, dog.
Oh, just
The
narrowly
man just back from the ball.
Such pace and intent. Fantastic.
Yo, that game, that's some weird, brother.
Well, as you can see, it wasn't even close, was it? No debate about that one.
Well, no doubt about it. Morata was mesmeric in the first half. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half. Well, Spain have controlled the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and have been pressing to extend their lead. They just need to be a bit more clinical in front of goal.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Must be marvellous anticipation. Now the delivery. Well, they're going to be very cross. With themselves, because that was a wasted opportunity. Morata. Might really be able to trouble them here. Looking for the angle. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And all you can do is admire the finish by Moreno. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0.
I think about it for buy it. Digicel have one box something, portable box. And you can put money on it a month time and you get data. So I think it's not for buy that. So I think it's not for buy that. But my mother don't want to switch on flow. She is flow. And as I say, apart from that, Ryan, I don't really have an issue with him. I don't have a problem. I just that.
See that too often in taking a penalty.
Here, we're glad you're here. Jamaica's only digital operator. To ensure the highest level of customer service, your call may be recorded for quality monitoring.
Lang.
Hi, my name is Ruby.
Quarter of an hour remaining here.
I am your first level of support. To assist you better, try to speak naturally, and I
A
will
crucial
guide you.
intervention
You can
inside
ask
the box.
questions like, how can I pay my bill online? And so much more.
Moreno.
So, how can I help you today?
I'd like to know what you guys have a portable like Wi-Fi box like that I can put internet on like monthly, like a service plan.
We offer both prepaid and postpaid Wi-Fi plans. You can purchase a Wi-Fi device and choose a plan that suits your needs. Prepaid plans offer flexibility, while postpaid plans provide monthly billing. Would you like more details on prepaid or postpaid options?
Yeah, I would like more information on both of them.
For prepaid Wi-Fi plans, you can choose from options like 100 gigabytes for 28 days or 3 gigabytes for 14 days. Postpaid plans offer options like 120 gigabytes or 300 gigabytes monthly. Would you like more details on how to activate these plans?
No, as I said, I would like to know if you have like a portable modem or something that I could use and pay a monthly bill.
We offer a postpaid Wi-Fi plan where you can purchase an Alcatel Wi-Fi
Ferran
device at a
Torres.
discounted price and pay a monthly bill.
And
Would
here's
you like
Gerard
more details
Moreno.
on the available plans and pricing?
Yes.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending.
Get an Alcatel Wi-Fi device at a discounted price.
Morata.
Plans include options like 120 gigabytes for
Now can they
4,800
counter clinically?
monthly, or 300
Using his
gigabytes
physical
for
strength to make sure he doesn't
11,000
lose the ball.
Would you like to know how
Useful
to sign
looking
up?
ball.
Yes.
First, sign up for a postpaid
Schaefer.
Wi-Fi plan. Then, purchase your Wi-Fi device.
Difficult
at
to stop him.
discounted price. Would you like me to send you a single
And saved by
one-time
the
text
keeper.
message with these steps or help with something else?
Yes, you can send a text.
Gerard Moreno.
I sent you a text message with the steps
We've had
to
the
sign up
official
for a
word.
postpaid
There will
Wi-Fi
be a
plan.
minimum of 2
Anything
added
else I can
minutes.
help you with today?
No.
And that pass could be troublesome. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
To rate your experience today?
No. Can you send me the payments in terms of monthly to pay for the Wi-Fi plan?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put it through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and then the shot could not be any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No.
Thank you for contacting Digital Customer Care. If you need help with plan activation or Digital Plus,
And there it is.
feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Just a surreal atmosphere at the Camp Nou at the moment. It's a lot of that much awaited breakthrough. And now the referee getting advised by some of the local police as to just what has occurred in the stands. And we're told there was a serious medical issue with a fan.
Yeah, these protocols are in place. It'll be interesting to see then how it proceeds. And obviously the welfare of the fan is first and foremost of the importance, and then either the game resumes or it doesn't.
Talking going on, you see one of the police officers on the phone, referee Jose Muñera. Conversation as well with the other match officials. There is Rooney ready for action. Special praise from his coach during the week for remaining patient, remaining very much in the moment, part of the programme, not getting the playing time he would perhaps be desiring, but it's not an easy thing in this Barcelona team. This game's resumption, we'll presumably get to 45 minutes plus. Rooney, Daji, Marcus Alonso, who knows these parts very well. Alonso, one of the few who's played for both Real Madrid and Barcelona in his career. He made one Real Madrid appearance very early on in his career. What he's thinking about developments of one of his former clubs, Chelsea. He spent 6 years there in rather happier times. That there will be 8 minutes of stoppage time, which is
2 minutes are already added. So yeah, it's unfortunate circumstance. It happens. Players are trying to keep themselves a little bit here, and then finish off this first half, go into halftime, and then hopefully be able to resume.
Be a certain amount of regrouping required. Rafinha,
Absolutely.
was, as he always is, very expressive. His concern was obvious when he saw Lamine Yamal go down after the penalty kick. Rafinha hoping to be back himself for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Talking about the big three for Barcelona up front, certainly the case last year, but the
Final whistle, just what Spain were hoping for. They have delivered.
None of those three out there for the rest of this game. Still awaiting the official words that clear to resume that the safety protocols have been completed.
next bucket list for a neutral fan to visit.
Yeah. I mean, the last version of it was pretty special to visit.
Yes,
you
it
can only
was.
imagine what this version's going to be.
At least when we used to bring a guy here for me, I can't change. I'm just turned on by music.
Team Victor that they should maintain this
Yeah,
perfect
man.
record here.
You want a flesh and blood day.
Playbook games at
Like a
really
stage
different
show, you know.
system. Steady Johan Cruyff, the big team often plays. Games there. Zurich, big stadium too. Last year. Travelling Celta Vigo fans. Long journey across the north of the country from
It's a pretty good haul.
yeah, into Catalonia, from the Atlantic to the Mediterranean. It's an odd position for players, because I'm sure you've experienced stoppages like this, and then coming at this time so close to half time, they're
Yeah.
basically going to resume and then stop again.
Yeah, when it's weather, it's a little easier. You know, when you're worried about the health concerns of one of the fans, and kind of not knowing what those circumstances are like, and wishing the best for everybody involved, and then knowing that potentially you don't want to get cold, you want to keep going, but then you also want to have respect for the situation as well. And I think that's why you see everybody just being so, kind of muted at the moment, just, kind of waiting and trying to respect, how difficult it is, from a life-death situation too.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray.
Again, if you just joined us, match currently stopped. Medical assistance being provided to a spectator in the stands, and it's happened at exactly the same time as Yamal put Barcelona in front for the penalty spot, and then injured himself in the process. Still no official updates as to the status of the spectator, and again medical assistance being provided. Just confirmation of the substitute. Bandaji has had a long wait. He knew he was going to be replacing Lamine almost as soon as he went down.
I mean, it really looks like that it is that kind of right there in
Keeping me company
midfield
here on the commentary
on the other
gantry
side.
is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing,
Services
we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Belgium, and they take on Spain.
Well, thanks, Derek. The
Medical
best
staff
coach
and
I've played under
stewards.
would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Task for the goalkeepers
Here's
to
the
stay
lineup for Spain. David De Gea begins in goal. Marco Asensio plays with Ferran Torres out wide. And up front, Gerard Moreno plays alongside Morata.
Needed very early in this game.
Always a nice way to start a match. Get a good save early on.
Origi has a go. Well, it Well, straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping.
Some other moments where Celta Vigo looked decent on the counter-attack.
Gerard Moreno. They might be onto something.
Provided that early test for Garcia.
They've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this
From the
pass
spot.
shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then the perfect finish from Asensio. He really does hit this with power. That's a...
So a 10-minute delay. Fairly serious concerns on the far side. Medical assistance being provided.
Excellent goal.
Van Aken. Not a great pass. Plenty of support here. Moreno.
FC studio crew standing by. Not
Not a
sure
good
we're going to be
pass.
able to get to them at half time. We do have Gemma Soler in the stadium, and if we can, we'll get her give us an update.
He's got space. And options in the centre. Determined defending.
See, clearly there, that's where the
A good
concern
looking ball in
lies.
behind.
To part of the stand, the lower stand, right on the halfway line.
Yeah, Adrian, I still think...
Hugo Kuipers. Really good challenge. And space for them here on the flank. Morata is up there. Taking care of business defensively here. Morata. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. An example of how to press. Wonderfully weighted pass. Real chance. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Origi. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. And a double substitution it's going to be. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Oh, fancy footwork. Applying vigorous pressure. That is that for the first half here. So back in business, underway again, and Belgium's difficulties there for all to see in the first half. How do they respond now? Well, a textbook interception. And Belgium moving the ball with purpose. Origi, able to get a body in the way. De Ketelare. Van Aken. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Promising sequence. It's there for him. Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Dani Olmo. The high press was very much on. And threading it forward. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. Marco Asensio. Now what can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. He continues his run. And time in to thwart him. Substitution time it is here. And Thiago responsible for the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. A really top-notch piece of defending. Plenty of support here. Oh, managing to beat him. It has to be. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
Well, the action continues. And no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Five minutes left. An effective challenge. Van Aken. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can he put it away? And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And it's over now. A win for Spain. It has gone according to them.
It's always push and pull with us. Is that love to you? Is that love? You always take winding me up. Is that fun to you? Is that fun? Fun, 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 fun. Okay, you said your piece, that's enough.
When you can finish the way Robert Lewandowski finishes, attention is part of the game. 4 goals in 3 games, you can't argue with that. The action is live, next. Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you today from Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And number 10, Emiliano Buendia.
And now they get the ball rolling. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays alongside Nathan Ake in central defence. And it's 2 strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Well, based... on the way the visitors defend with such authority and excellence, they're going to be very hard to break down, you just feel, Stuart.
Well, they don't concede too many goals, do they? And that comes down to their desire to... stop the opposition playing. Whether it's pressing the ball high up the field or making them play predictably, they really are a good defensive team.
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and when he gets onto it, it's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Couldn't keep it. Gonzalo Ramos. Buendia. Oh, a nice looking pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Buendia. He's scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today. Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
And strong play here. Amin Gouiri. Here's Alvarez. Lewandowski. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Marcos Acuna. And Lewandowski in the thick of things. Untidy in possession. Pedri. And he takes it on. Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. Played over. And he did what he had to do defensively. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Well, as you can see, Villa are seeing much less of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Yes, and maybe another break brewing here. Firing it towards goal. High echelon goalkeeping there. And how about the short corner? Oh, surely! And there goes the half-time whistle. So back underway here into the second half. Well, I'm hearing that something has happened in the City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal from Manchester City. They've scored the opener with 46 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Big chance! Off the post and back in play. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, they're so unlucky.
Now hold on, Stuart. They're in here. And a goal. The equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Aston Villa facing West Ham United.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And there's been a change to the scoreline in the City game. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 59 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, he did his best to place that one, but a disappointing end result. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Williams. And it's Tavernier. And support available. Gonzalo Ramos. Well, able to close down the shot. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders need to cover. And he takes it on. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And into the last 20 minutes. Fruitful looking attack. Can he give them the advantage? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. They're trying to get right into his face. Well, a goal to update you on. It's gone in the City game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal from...
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. It's gone in! And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, just watch this again. Lewandowski's pass is inch perfect, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you just then, Alex. Just to confirm, Manchester City did score in that game, and their lead stand. Well, that surely would have put this game to bed.
Well, definitely. That would have won the game for them. That's a bad miss.
And they will make the change now. Kefren Turam. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. The supporters want to see him have a go. Well, nicely cut out. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive.
And the match begins.
Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all.
A huge match in the race for the title. 90 minutes that could be absolutely make or break for their respective aspirations. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you from Manchester here on EA TV Live. And welcome everyone to England's Northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Oh, in with a chance! Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Corner kick taken by Christian Eriksen. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays alongside
Derek, big moment
David.
here.
In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating!
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back in action, and it's up to United now to be inventive. Eriksen. Nice and easy for the keeper. Giving the ball away. So the table looks like this, and all very tight in the upper reaches. It's not lost on the managers how important this game is.
And what a good game this should be, Derek. Two good teams and everything to play for. Let's hope both sides go for the win here today.
This looks more than decent. Chance to finish. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And over it comes. Well, not cleared away completely. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. Araujo. Abraham. Do they mean business on this occasion? Eriksen. Nicely cut out. Eriksen. Making sure nothing came of it. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will they profit from this situation? Must be! Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Chance to play it in. Lewandowski. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And now Lewandowski! Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close, though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
So, no more time left. That concludes the first... Back underway then, and work to do for United, given the scoreline. Pedri. Back to Lewandowski. Intercepting it intelligently. Casemiro. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Here's a change for Manchester United. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of...
Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Played over. Not all that convincing defensively. Akanji. He'll try his luck here. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Well, just hearing a goal has gone in the Arsenal game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal for Arsenal.
Now jumping in because this is a chance. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. This could be the equaliser. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now.
Well, I think those stats tell you everything. United's build-up play has been good, but their finishing hasn't. They just seem to lack belief in that final third.
Lewandowski. Can't miss, surely. What a block. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. To clarify, Arsenal have scored in that game, and it's level now at 1 goal apiece. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Now, in the dying embers of the game, it looks as though the visitors have done enough. Stuart, your assessment?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Manchester United battling the clock and the scoreline. Goretzka. Well, he really read that brilliantly. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it? So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. And that is the final score here, and it ends in a draw. What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Two genuine heavyweights of European football. And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we've reached the quarter-final stage of Europe's premier club competition, the UEFA Champions League. Tonight, first leg action for you. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, thanks, Derek. If PSG play at a high tempo, get the ball into the front players and work hard defensively, they should dominate this game. This could be very one-sided.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays alongside Nathan Ake in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. Lovro Maya. Mbappe with it. Getting in there to intercept. Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him, taking on his old club. And Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Well, a bit short with the clearance. Mbappe. Could be! And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Pedri deserves credit for winning the ball back. Now, options are plenty. Oh, managing to beat him. Smuggled away. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Lewandowski. Well, he might be onto something. And he's through. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here's the replay. Just look at this pass from Lewandowski. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, PSG get the ball moving again. How will they respond? Sunset. Mbappe, he's in here. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Alvarez. Pedri. Diarra. Intercepting it intelligently. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And strong play here. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the... And so they kick off the second half in this Champions League quarter-final first leg. And he read it well, intercepting it. Kylian Mbappe. Well, it could be on for him here. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Oh, off the line. Firing it towards goal. Superb block. Ricardo Pepi. Minge. They've regained possession. Well, a creative look about this. Sunset. Options in the centre. Decided to come in from the flank. Çalhanoğlu. He's in with a chance. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. A wonderful intervention. Ricardo Pepi. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Alvarez. Guiri in possession. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. This could level it, but denied by the keeper. And at this late stage of the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Taken away. Mbappe. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Mbappe. He has time to play it over. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Good evening, everyone. Plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is first leg action from the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Champions League. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, I can only see one outcome here because the talent PSG possess has to be good enough to win this game. They just need to show the right attitude and play at their best.
Well, sloppy in possession. Hills. This looks more than decent. To jump in front. Surely. Can they keep it out? And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
No space for them here. And that will be a corner. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Manuel Akanji plays alongside Nathan Ake in central defence. And so many different ways to configure, and I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Well, he's going to be cross with himself, straight into that human barrier. Well, closed down straight away. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match. Up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer. A mixture of emotions.
Well,
could be! And what a magical save it was! So the corner played into the box. The high press was very much on. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. And threading it forward. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Can they keep it going? Promising position, this. Big chance! And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
Lovro Mayer. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. And it is a second bookable offence. That's the end of the story for him.
And it doesn't surprise me, Derek. He's played on the edge today.
Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, he failed to get it away properly. And problem solved for now. Breaking at pace. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. It's been threaded by Lewandowski. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. And so they kick off the second half in this Champions League quarter-final first leg. Marcos Acuna. Crespo has it. Oh, he's given it away. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Kukçu. Nordi Mukiele. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Oh, what's he gone and done? Pivotal moment defensively. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And a fine cross. And keeping it out. Substitution it is for PSG. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, nothing comes of it. Could be. Ball is loose. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Neymar. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. And clears his lines. Intelligent threaded pass here. Could go ahead. Oh, must be. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Marquinhos. Kylian Mbappe. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And he has options available. Still pushing for a winner. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? 5 minutes to go. And providing width. Opportunity it is. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. No foul, PSG advantage. And the referee blows his whistle. That is the end of the contest. And a fine result for the away fans. And if they can repeat this sort of performance on home soil, then they will surely be going through.
Yeah, they were impressive today, weren't they? They dictated the tempo of the game and they put their opponents under all sorts.
Watching the sink, it's draining. Dirty dishes, me and you, we're not playing. But honestly, there's no winners here. I guess the bank gets the last laugh. The air in my lungs is heaving as I'm searching for signs of you leaving. Street lights erase the day. Are you okay? 'Cause all I'm thinking is down, look at my heart. Down, falling apart. Down, driving so fast. Can I run your past? Down, beautiful skies. When there's rain in my eyes, but you're gone and I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. Hey,
The focus is on Robert Lewandowski. In a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great.
And he's made headway. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Oh, great play. The supporters want to see him have a go. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And possibilities here. Big chance to get them on terms. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Not really the ideal clearance. Firing it towards goal. But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. An attack full of promise. Can he make it count? And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch pass is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Lewandowski, might be a chance here. Still an opportunity. Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. But attacking possibilities. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So Palace get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Now can they come up with a quick response? Hughes, and a chance to level it. Can they put it away? And I think the threat has been averted. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Jean-Philippe Mateta. Hughes. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Well, it's been a good first half so far. And
oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And what a great finish it is. He just lifts the ball over the keeper into the back of the net. That's a well-constructed goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. And there goes the whistle for half-time. Well, we spoke about it earlier. And the ball is rolling again. Palace left with a mountain to climb here in the second half. Can they respond? And making headway. Another great challenge. Free kick here. And time for the change now. Well, sadly, you've got to say, it all went horribly wrong for him.
Well, he backed his technique. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it let him down badly. That's a poor effort.
Oh, what's he gone and done? Calvert-Lewin. Can he finish? And keeping it out. Now the short corner routine. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
And that is a defender doing his job, clearing it off the line. And good pressure high up the pitch. That's really good and effective physical play. Might really be able to trouble them here. Lewandowski. The save was a good one. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, it still could be dangerous. Has a go. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. And he has options available. Can he put it away? A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Calvert-Lewin. It's with Aurel Mongala. Well, not hard to read that pass. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace taking on Liverpool. Overcooked that one. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Brilliantly blocked. And using his strength to shield the ball. Lewandowski. Promising possession, this. Lewandowski. Can he do it? Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, what a good performance.
Real love feels like walking on water. I wanna tell you we'll be here forever. Real love feels like walking on water. right beside me. Some things never end. Right beside me. Some things never end. Right beside me. I wanna tell you how over and over real love feels like walking on water. I wanna tell you we'll be here forever. Real love feels like walking on water.
Our cameras on one man. After 4 goals in his last match, what next? This is EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And it's a quarter-final second leg battle in the UEFA Champions League. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Yes, thanks, Derek. It's advantage to the host today after that first leg. But how do they approach the game? Are they going to try and dominate the match and kill the tie, or do they try and contain their opponents? In my view, it has to be a combination of both, but it will certainly be intriguing.
PSG doing well to regain possession. And the lineup for the home side. Jan Oblak stands between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays alongside Nathan Ake in central defence.
Can he finish it, Derek?
A chance to whip it in. In position. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
So the corner played into the box. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Amin Gouiri. Here's Marcos Acuna. What can they do from here? It needs an accurate cross. Can he put it away? Terrific block there. There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Pretty convincing looking aggregate score of 3-0. Hills. Sunset. Good bit of pressing and blocked for now. Can someone get on the end of this? Not all that convincing defensively. Mbappe. Easy save. Pedri. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can he put it in? Oh, that's a fine save. Let's see about the delivery. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Colombo. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. That is that for the first half here. The jump. Second and decisive leg of this Champions League quarter-final, and the second half begins. Plenty of support here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
What a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Tierney. Now the attack fizzled out. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, he looks threatening. Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
Who can he pick out? Not really the ideal clearance. Cross fired over. And I thought that might carry a threat, but a strong punch by the keeper. He has teammates around him. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. "20 minutes to go in this one. Shot attempted, making sure it didn't get past him. Çalhanoğlu. Let's see if something comes of this. Surely! Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Can he find the right pass? Now, will the cross work out for them? Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Pedri. Ake has it. Good-looking sequence. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Potential danger here. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, you can't say they didn't deserve it. They were by far...
abro fronteira, não digo lixo, nem digo asneira. E o microfone só primeira, vou levantar a minha